Alrighty, welcome everyone. I am Giri, and today we're going to be doing some drawing. I'm drawing a D&D character here. This is one of mine. I unfortunately can't disclose a whole lot of details about them, mostly just race and class, and I figure appearance is okay too, but the GM doesn't want us talking about our backstories or nothing. So, and I know some of the other players occasionally watch some of my streams, so we're just going to err on the side of caution here. Anyway, moving past that, Jay, good morning. I am doing quite well this morning. I didn't get nearly enough sleep, but I'm feeling pretty good. I've had like 3 cups of coffee and it seems to have solved the issue. How are you doing this morning, Jay? All right, let's get sketching. Just start with some nice broad shoulders. And a stubby neck. Let's get a little bit more 3/4 on that, I think. I had 3 cups of coffee, and that seems to have solved the issue. Yeah, yeah. I mean that's just every morning for me, though. Well, most mornings are like 1 cup of coffee. Let's see. Come on, give me my transform. Why are you lagging? First time I do a transform, every time since I updated Photoshop, it's kind of lagged out a little bit. Let's see, I'll get a nice big old shield. We are a paladin. We are gonna be a well, warhammer and shield paladin, not sword and board, but club and board, I suppose. Let's see, I don't like the way those shoulders are feeling there. I think that neck, well, I made it short, is a little too short. Let's get a little more neck in there. Just a little bit more. And kind of, I'm good. I saw you were going to be doing a stream this morning, and when I woke up and at the timing, it was perfect for killing time before heading to class. Ah, nice, nice. Well, happy to have you join me. Always appreciated. Start sketching in some kind of general dwarvy features. I'm not decided if I want to draw him with the helmet on or not. I think I've been thinking helmet off. Need a little more poof in that beard, I think. Maybe get a couple of side chunks there. All right, Scotty Art stream has been marked in my calendar. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I took a look, and her design looks like it'll be a lot of fun. I'm sorry I had to decline the other one, but as I said, niche visual novels are very hard to SEO, and that's been a bit of a problem on my end, is having SEOs good enough to get people to take a look. But, you know, maybe one day I'll be able to do a lot more just kind of whatever. Mhm. Let's get just more hair. Mhm. Mhm, 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 mhm. I'm gonna need more eyebrow. Mhm. SEO, search engine optimization. Basically, it's the process of picking things that people want to look for on the internet, which makes you more popular to find. Mhm. I It's why this stream is marked like 5E Dwarf Paladin, because that's something that someone might search for. Whereas if I, put the actual name of the D&D character and stuff, no one will be looking for that, because no one knows what my characters are, and they have no idea why they, and there's no reason that they would want to necessarily know what my characters are. Yeah, yeah. So I think we want more hair. Let's just He's not an old dwarf, he's a young dwarf, so we're gonna get bushy. Alright. I think we're gonna need to shrink them down just a little more so we can get a little more of that design in there. Mhm. Mhm. So maybe do like side braids or something. Alright. Let's get some of those nice pauldrons and stuff and start shaping out a little bit more of that. I feel like the shoulders are a little narrow, actually. Let's chunk those up. Oh, I'm out from 10 to 3 my time, so 11 to 4 yours. Okay. Oh, Mizuito, welcome to the stream. How are you doing this morning? Or whatever time of day it may be for you. I think we need more beard. There we go. Oh, let's see. All right, let's start getting some of those armor plates and stuff in there. I think might be good. Morning. I'm fine. Just finished karate. Oh, nice, nice. Need something out on top of this. I don't know. This is going to be a very do a little bit, ponder on it kind of stream, just because we're designing the outfit here. Maybe we go a little more Warcraft style, just big and round and chunky. Or Warhammer, take your flavor. They're the same thing. We can kind of, yeah. Let's move our shield. Actually, we can just delete that for now. It wasn't very well drawn, so yeah. Put like a little curtain or something here. One of those lets you fly some colors there. Part of like a tabard or whatever, yeah. Oh. Oh, nice. I was a green belt when I lost interest. Why? If you're comfortable to tell, I don't know. I joined mainly because of friends, but then they moved away. So the emotional investment was no longer. Understandable, yeah. When your friends stop doing stuff, it's pretty common for a whole group of people to stop doing stuff at once just because one person stopped. You lose that motivation when you don't got people you're working along with. Let's see. Old Dwarfy elbow. Start getting some gauntlet or something in there. And we shouldn't forget about our van brace. Elbow plates. Still feeling a little not dwarfy enough. That's a little closer to what we're looking for. Just get that other shoulder in there. Yo, Lordy, I just remembered I have a quiz in my Cadia class. Oh boy, that's good luck, friend. Just gonna move straight into our elbow guard here and van brace. Actually, let's pose this arm a little more interestingly. And again, we're gonna do zooming out just a little bit so we can get a little more oomph in him. Let's gonna just raise this up. You're gonna see a little bit of the underside. It's gonna drape down across the arm. End up with more of like the bottom of the van brace and the elbow thing, elbow plates. And then we can, let's slightly adjust that again. There we go. That's a bit better. And we can drop our hammer in there. There we go. Oh, let's see. My arm hurts. It's just a homework quiz. You get to sketch of part of a model, and you have a 10 to 15-minute to model it. Oh, I see. I see. Why's your arm hurt? You didn't get hurt during your karate lesson, did you? That'd be unfortunate. If you had any weird popping sounds that caused it, you might want to get that examined medically. You can get some bad stuff if things go wrong. Yeah, I think his waist is narrowing just a little much. Might be part of the lack of dwarviness. Even though we do kind of still want to get that wasp waist that plate mail implies, it's a little harder on a dwarf. That's probably a little too build. Let's see. Let's actually we'll do a tabard out. Just drape the tabard down further out front. That'll work better, I think. Cut that a little bit closer. And we can bring our shield in as well. Here. Churn, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? There is a white belt that hit my arm very hard during combat. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. There is I believe it was Bruce Lee that said it, that he did not fear the best fighters, but rather he feared the worst because they were likely to do something stupid. Maybe someone else had said that, but I don't recall. Let's see. I remember this one time I was sparring with another guy that was throwing a punch, and I lifted up my leg, and the fist connected with my knee. I was totally fine. Their arm went numb, though. Oh, no. All right. I think we finally got our design kind of things. We're going to move to fill. Not going to worry about the legs or anything. We don't do that here. Not always. Let's play with the hairstyle, though. I don't like it. Let's see. Maybe a little more. Oh, there's a Hindi wedding next to my house, and I'm invited. Oh, interesting. Never been to a Hindi wedding. That sounds like it could be fun. I mean, if someone took the time and effort to invite you to a wedding, it's only polite to show up. But, maybe that's, we each have our own values, I suppose, on that. Alright, I'm going to drop my opacity on this and start working on a bit more, somewhat cleaner layer so I can sort out what I'm doing a little better. Or still very sketchy. Interesting. I'm literally invited. Here's a tip for you. If you want someone to back off while sparring, put your leg up as if you're getting ready to throw a kick. Well, I mean, that works sometimes. More skilled fighters will step in when you lift to throw a kick because kicks require a lot of range. So if you step in on someone getting ready to throw a kick, you can completely neutralize the kick and then knock them down. You know, step into grapple range. So that's more of an MMA thing than a karate. Karate doesn't do nearly as much grappling, I suppose. It's not that they don't have grapples and throws, they just don't do nearly as much. All right. Start getting a little more dwarf brows here. Oh yeah, I'm talking about it as a way to throw your opponent off guard for a bit. Yeah, yeah. Doing it fast and hit very hard. Haha. Hmm. Yeah. It is a hazard of doing martial sports. Mhm. 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 All right, let's get our eyes in here. I'm going small and sharp. Oh, bug. Yeah, once in a while YouTube does the duplicate type thing. I don't know why. It's not a big deal. Let's get a little bit fluffy furry face here. We get our big old mustache. Just the lower lip. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, once I took a light out while practicing with a bow staff, it was fun. Oh no. Don't really know much about Dungeons and Dragons, but it's looking good so far. Hey, at least it's a joke. Hey, what? At least joke. Eh, Uh, y- I don't know what you're talking about joke-wise, but you don't know much about Dungeons and Dragons? Are you not much of a tabletop RPG player then, Sharon? If you ever get the chance, I'd highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. You think of it as playing Lord of the Rings, but you know it's all your own stories and stuff, and it's you and your friends sitting around a table telling each other epic fantasy adventure stories. Yeah, and playing in them and fighting dragons and stuff. Oh. Oh, tomorrow I will suffer more. I was joking about the fun part, not totally. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. You don't know where you would start. Um, I mean, the easiest way to start is to get like 3 to 4 friends together and be like, y'all want to pretend to be elves in a fantasy realm and stab some dragons? And some people will look at you and go, that sounds weird, mate. But then others will go, it sounds weird, but I'll give it a try. And then you'll all be laughing and having fun in no time. Or, another option, if you don't have any friends locally who you think might be interested, which certainly happens to some people, is you can use services like Roll20, which can let you find tabletops online to play at. Oh, optionally flirt with the dragons. I'm followed so I don't forget about you. Ah, thank you, thank you. Wait, you might be my 100th follower. Like, did you just follow for the first time? 'Cause I think that pushes me to 100 followers. That'll be cool. Because we've been sitting at 99 for like the last day. Yes, congrats. Fantastic. Hooray. We're 10% of the way to being someone on YouTube. that's that's actually pretty cool. Sweet. Always cool to add a digit. Yes, yes, you are. Thank you. Much appreciated. Let's see. I think this needs something on it. Mhm. Maybe maybe like a Celtic weave sort of pattern. I don't know those off the top of my head very well, but we can pretend. Actually, we need to indicate the curve better too. You know what? Let's just do filigrees. There we go. That's something. Oh, I'm kind of getting congrats too. My phone died when you were about to explain to me the wonderful world of Dungeons and Dragons. Do you need to buy anything to play Dungeons and Dragons? Um, so at one time you needed to buy dice, but at this point, there's enough online dice rollers and things like that that no, you don't need to buy anything. The core rule book is available for free, and you can just go get it. Most of the information is available. The most other information from other books is available on like wikis and stuff. But most of Dungeons and Dragons is you designate you or one of your friends to be the dungeon master, and it's going to be their job to tell the story. So they're going to put the world together. They're going to come up with neat encounters for you to fight. They're going to tell you why you want to fight the dragon and stuff like that. They will play the role of the townsfolk who need the help. They will play the role of teachers and other characters in the world. then the rest of your friends and you, or anyone who's not anyone at the table who's not the dungeon master, will sit down and each make a character. So for Dungeons and Dragons specifically, you'll pick a class, and different RPGs will have different character creation rules. But for Dungeons and Dragons, you'll pick a class. So in this case, this character is a paladin. That means that they're like a holy knight. They're heavily armored and they can use some healing magic and stuff. Um, so each character will, or each player will pick a class, and then you'll get certain abilities based off the class you pick, and the GM just kind of starts you in and starts telling you what the world's like, and you were like, okay, well, this town's guy said, hey, we got a problem with this thing. Let's go do that, and you'll start playing your characters. It's a little hard to explain, but it's kind of like improv acting to a degree. Might be a decent way of putting it. If you'd like kind of a nutshell version of it, you can go take a look at like a show on, I think it's Twitch, and I think they do YouTube clips as well, called Critical Role. And Critical Role is like Dungeons and Dragons done on a live stream. So, and then the GM is Matt Mercer, who I forget what he did that was before Critical Role, but he was really famous for doing something else impressive. I think you get what you're trying to say. Yeah, yeah. Ah, yes, I saw your Twitter and is a bit of an Among Us imposter. What? What? Eh? What the? Oh, no one gonna flirt with the dragon. I mean, the bard flirts with the dragon. The bard, there is definitely bards flirting with dragons all the time. That is not unusual. Um, but that's just because the bard flirts with everything. Let's see. Anyways, don't worry. A little mentally unstable first thing in the morning. Don't worry about it. Rather mentally unstable would be okay. Should I detail how my arm is right now because it's been since 19 minutes that I got hurt? I mean, depends on how bad it hurts. If it's like, it's a little tender, it might be fine. I don't know. And I suppose it depends on how medical works in the country you're from. Here in America, we go, how badly does it hurt? Is it an 8 out of 10 or worse? You'll be fine in the morning. Take 2 ibuprofen and you'll be fine in the morning. Medical care is expensive here. Mhm. I think I was trying to get. Oh, yes, I saw your Twitter. Me, I don't have a Twitter though. Not you, Jake Giri. What Among Us imposter? There's no Among Us imposters on my Twitter, is there? I pretty much only use my Twitter to post my own art and occasionally retweet art from other people. Oh, it's become metal after a hammer hit it. Oh, eh? Your elbow? Your elbow turned into metal? That that sounds like quite a condition, mate. Well, I got a class. Congrats for 100 subs. Thank you, Jay. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your day. Hmm, let's see. Let's do more of like the long belt. Mhm. Yeah, belts with tails are cool. Let's see. Couple little spikes in there. just to kind of give a neat little pattern and whatnot. Thanks, Gary, for the introduction to the world of Dungeons and Dragons. I'll head off now. Have a good day. And you guys... All right, have a good day, Churn. Thank you for dropping by. Just detailing the design in art yesterday. Oh, very cool, very cool. The design of what, may I ask? I don't know if you ever told me what you were designing. Wait, no, you did. You did. You said you were doing something. You had like a whole list of things that your art teacher wanted you to do that you had spilled water on them. That's right. Well, I'm glad you've gotten it caught up. That's always important. Alrighty, let's see. It was you, right? I'll definitely check out the Dungeons and Dragons tomorrow. It's a fun game. I highly recommend it. Tabletop RPGs, Dungeons and Dragons being one of them, is kind of one of my favorite pastimes. Been playing them since I was a wee lad. Let's see. Oh yeah, before I go, have you seen Among Us Eyes on Twitter? Yes, I have seen the Among Us Eyes on Twitter. I am horrified, but in no way surprised. That is the standard of Twitter, is to overuse jokes a lot. Giri, since he used Twitter, but you too, I guess. Yeah. All of my art is posted on Twitter, if you were unaware, afterwards. So I do see a lot of art memes and stuff. But so yeah, I have seen the Among Us Eyes, and boy, that joke is overused. Just the Among Us in general jokes are overused. And I won't get credit because I'm heading back to drawing Sad Among Us, and the first thing I'll draw. Fair enough. Sad Among Us eyes because reasons. That's a draw hack right there. That's yeah, I suppose for some people it is. It's a troll move right there in my book. No, maybe it's just because I didn't particularly enjoy playing Among Us. There we go. And a nice little holy symbol for our paladin there. Get our thigh plates out here. Oh, Yes, exactly. Too overused. That is exactly it. Is it is it was funny for a while, but then it was every other joke was Among Us, and now I'm just like I don't find it funny anymore. Hey, I saw in your past live there was some Creole Mauritian talking. Did you suffer with them? I don't know about suffer, but yeah, there have been several people who spoke Creole uh, Mauritian uh, over the since I started streaming. Yeah, I don't really have a problem with people speaking other languages. Just don't say anything to you bye. Mhm. That being said, no, I don't speak any Creole myself or Creole Mauritian. I barely even know how to pronounce it. So I do apologize if you were hoping that you could get me to speak some. I know absolutely none. I don't know, man. The more I see Among Us jokes, the funnier it gets, even though it's supposed to not be funny anymore. Or after this much usage. Eh, I mean, to each their own. I'm not saying that the jokes aren't funny to some people. They're just not funny to me. Hmm. Who knows? Maybe because the thought of Among Us coming back again and people are making Among Us jokes is just funny in itself. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can make you pronounce some of them. Okay, if you know how to, if you know how to speak it, sure. I certainly don't mind trying to learn a little bit of another language. I can't promise it'll stick very well, but I'll give it my best shot. Mm. All right, is that? Yeah, that's probably good. Let's get some color on this. Need a little bit of filigree here too. Since I'm nor good nor bad in it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's start with our face and beard. All right, see you, Gary. All right, see you, Churn. Have a good one. Had fun talking about Among Us Eyes. Fair enough. As long as you have fun, that's the important thing. Let's get another layer for some more skin tone here. Let's actually go more here. Yeah, yeah, but bit of a nice pink skin tone there. It's kind of difficult for people who didn't grow up around Creole Mauritian because some of them write in English like two, but it doesn't pronounce like two. Oh, I see. I see. Understandable. I There are a lot of languages where you have to grow up uh, with the language because you do not you can't even hear certain uh, sa- vocabulary sounds, or vowel sounds and stuff if you didn't grow up because your ears are not trained with the right listening abilities there. Hmm. I don't really know if that made any sense. Let's get some metals in here. I went to your Twitter just now and saw you were doing a Celine stream this Saturday. I'll be there for sure. Nice, nice. Yeah. I figured I may want to branch out a little bit from the Hololive. Hmm. But I mean, not to say that I've gotten bored with it, but I figure I might be able to cast a bit of a wider net, trying a few more things. And Celine seemed like a good place to start, being one of the most popular non-Hololive VTubers. I may actually be doing 2 streams this Saturday, if I'm completely honest, because Eofif recently went, "Hey, here's going to be a hashtag for all of October because October is the traditional you draw every day month, and well, that means I'm gonna at least keep up with what I committed to doing, but I may also have to do a second one just to also get in with that tag." But we'll see. I've not decided whether or not I want to actually try for the Inktober variant, the Hololive Inktober. A little more yellows in here. You took part in Inktober or whatever it's called. Yeah, exactly. So there's a So the one I was considering doing is there's a Hololive variant of Inktober that's going to happen. And I was like, well, I mean, I already do a lot of Hololive art, so maybe that'd be worth doing. But even if I don't do that, I will be doing a standard Inktober sort of deal. Um, I will be drawing every single day through all of October. Mhm. It's time to suffer once more. Let's see. Where maybe get what color do we want that tabard to be? Maybe a nice dull orange, dull red. No. Blue. Blue. Mhm. Yeah. I think a light blue might be a decent base for that. Kind of gets a little bit of that heroic feel there. That'll do. Get a little bit of wood texture in there. To be fair, your channel is kind of uploading every day, even though you don't draw every day. It does kind of count as an Inktober already. Yeah, but I wouldn't be an Inktober if I didn't draw every day. So yeah, but you are right. I do upload something every day, or at least I try to, and I only occasionally miss. Hmm. All right. That's probably good enough for a color base. Let's just merge those together and start. Oh, no, not the line art. There we go. Merge those together and we can start fiddling with a little more dedicated coloring, some shading, get some of that metal shine and stuff going through there. I'm doing this on a new layer. No, I was not. There we go. We want this on a new layer. The grind is insane. Props to you, man. Thank you. I try. You know, I certainly don't feel like I do enough, but it's I don't know. We try. And my friend Logic, I'm an old person. Okay, what the fuck? Let me actually see. Bye-bye. Have a good night, Sharon. Start getting some of those shines. Well, rather the dull parts of the metal here. And now let's go grab some white and we can start getting those shines in. Need inkier brush. So, there we go. Let's see. Wait, if I'm an old person because my friends, can I drink Diamond and Phoenix? Diamond and Phoenix? I don't know what that is. Is that a particular brand of alcohol or something? I mean, you shouldn't drink if you're underage. But once you are of legal age in whatever your home country may be, by all means, you do you, mate. Those are two popular alcohol brands in Mauritius. I won't drink because I'm still 13. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, do not drink yet. Wait until you are an adult. All right, let's see. Let's get a little bit of wrinkling in here. Legal age to drink alcohol and Mauritius is 18. Fair enough. So yeah, wait until you are 18. After that, you do you. This is not turning out nearly as well as I would have hoped, but oh well. Let's get in there and work on that face a little bit. I think some of that's why it's not looking nearly as good as I would have liked. But somehow me and my sister build different drinks. I shouldn't do that. Let's get a little bit of color in there. It wasn't my fault, though. I thought my dad was drinking water. Oh, that sounds like yeah, that sounds like your dad was a little irresponsible with where he left it. Eh, it happens though. You know, a little bit won't hurt you young, but you don't really don't want to drink much of it. It's mostly that you don't have the body mass to really deal with it. Mm. Get a little bit of red in that nose. A little bit of red in those cheeks. Let's get a little bit more ashy gray in a few places. Help emphasize that red a little bit. Get a little bit more yellow in that forehead as well. I drank. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. That's quite a bit. See if we can get a little bit darker skin tones in here around these eyes. Help them feel a little more sunken in under the brow. A little bit more shadow there. Again, that'll help the eyes feel a little deeper in the skull. It's probably a little too much. We're going to soften that up a bit. Kind of start shaping that nose a little bit. Get a little bit more flair and stuff in there. Let's get a little bit more dark in there as well. Yeah, this is not going nearly as well as I would have hoped. Oh well. We're just gonna keep pushing ahead. Start getting some more color in that hair. Let's push that all the way to a nice bright for right here. I just presumed that when I was talking about my picture profile, there was a teacher from old school. I see every day when I walk, when I say her hello, she watched me and then didn't say hello. That's weird. Maybe she didn't recognize you. Or maybe he was lost in thought. Who knows? A lot of reasons why someone won't necessarily say hello back. Oh, you go to class with her? You recognize my face, my name, and my last name. I see. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I am not happy with the way this picture is going. You're screaming at the top of our lungs. Let's get a little bit of twinkle in those eyes. All right, let's get a little bit of just a very faint hint of pink on that lip. Let's pull some more red in just around the edge there. And maybe a little more shadow. Oh, She recognized my face and my name. And Gary, can I use one of your arts since that made the message got deleted for profile picture? Oh, yeah, sure. You can use my art for your profile pictures. Absolutely. Most people don't even bother to ask. For me, I just see it as free advertising, so I'm always happy to have people use my art for stuff. Doesn't matter what they're saying, as long as they're talking. Don't you know? Don't you know? To take what's given I think we're gonna take a little bit to just doing like a weirdly inky style here, which I suppose is a nice warm up for more of an Inktober. I was kind of wondering how I was gonna feel like it was Inktober, but I suppose if I do everything with 100% opacity only, that'll get me there, won't it? You know, like you're using inks. We'll also have to ban the use of undo during Inktober. Basically, treat it as though we're drawing on ink, or drawing on paper with ink. Tell you it was for you. Let's get some more dark tones in there to help separate things out. Hello, gato. Don't be. Let's get a nice red. We need some more high saturation oranges in here, I think. That might be too high saturation, too bright. We want more in that range. Yeah, something like that. It's kind of that glisten there near the eye. Gotta really put in that time on the beard here, as it is like the most important thing for a dwarf. There we go. That feels kind of dwarvy beard. Very out of style for me, but you know, whatevs. All right, let's kind of work on this armor a bit here. Few little afflictions around. Just kind of break up some of this. Just are you down? Two. Wanna take control? Rock now, rock and roll, strong like guitar to the rhythm that just won't stop, don't stop. Let it out, let it run down. We gotta die on me, we gotta stay alive. Rockin' now, rockin' roll straight. Let's make sure that that is a continuous outline, so it really calls attention to it there. You can get a little bit of shadow back here to help break that up. Strumming that guitar to the rhythm that just won't stop, don't stop. Hey, hey, hey. Stay alive. Joints of those fingers there. It's got like a little scratch too in that some of this armor as well. Alrighty, that's actually feeling kind of okay. Let's get a quick background in there, though. Yeah, that'll do. That's probably about the right color. Let's get some more variation in that, though, just so it's a little, has some warm spots, some dark spots, that sort of deal. Let's grab a big chalk brush. Just a little bit of shadow immediately behind our fellow here. Cool. All right. I want to got a little bit of spell effect in there and stuff too. Because he does use some of that good old Paladin holy magic. Gina Bell, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Thank you for dropping by. All right, let's duplicate that holy magic layer there. So we can do a little bit of that, and then filter blur. Yeah. Filter blur Gaussian. There we go. Get that nice glow on those. Merge those. Almost at the end, but just wanted to say hi. Yeah, thank you for dropping by. I do appreciate it. It is, but we are very close to the end here. We've been going for like an hour and a half. Normally don't go over 2. I'm gonna play with a little bit of kind of that radiant glow back here. Oh, I just did all that on the top layer. I did not want to do that on the top layer. I want to do that on the back. There we go. We want to do that on this layer. I'm doing well. The hair and reflected rendering came out nice. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I ended up going doing some weird stuff, doing a lot of just no blending, just hard line inking, which was interesting. I think we'll be doing a lot of that this next month because it's gonna be Inktober and all that. Get a little bit more. There we go. Let's double up that radiance there. Okay. And I think I want to put a little bit of purple blue slide down here. There we go. There we go. That's looking pretty nice. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna call that good for our dwarf paladin here. He feels like he's managed to get all the paladin-y things going and all the dwarfy things going. So yeah, that's kind of the goal, was to get something that felt very dwarfy and very paladin-y, and I think we're there. Anyway, thank you all for coming to the stream. It's been fun, and I really appreciate it. And have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day. And let's see. Peace out.